Today I'm going to show you the best motorcycling touring bag that you've probably never heard of, and I paid $115 USD for this bag. Now, just to begin this video, I am not affiliated with this company Rhinowalk, and so I'm not earning anything from them, but I just want to give you my genuine opinion about the bag, and I'm really actually impressed from it. So here's the review, or more of just a show and tell of the bag and why you should go and check them out. So here's the 70 litre Rhinowalk touring bag. As you can tell, it's pretty spacious. Here's my hand in comparison. A whole lot of different compartments. Pretty sturdy as well. So it's actually really well made. Nice solid side walls on it. Zips are really sturdy. They're made well, and heaps of little small bits and pieces to it. So this is great when it goes on the bike. I used it for my South Island touring trip with my friends earlier this year for camping. So let's have a wee open up of it. Here we go. This is what it looks like on the inside. So plenty of space, has a waterproof compartment as well. You can put some storage up there, but pretty much you got a wee little divider if you got any electronics like tablets, phone you want to put in there, or just whatever electronics, Kindle reader. You put my Kindle in there and I put my tablet in there. This side, so you got compartments again on each side of it. They kind of just fold out, so you can unzip it all the way, and then you can put wet shoes, wet towels, anything in there. So that is super handy, especially when I was camping. I had wet towels at times. My shoes got a little bit wet, pop them in there, and it keeps it separated from all your dry stuff. So that's super cool. So that's one side of it. In here, so I'll just put this zip back up. You've got the waterproof cover. So when I chuck it over the back of the bike, I'll chuck this waterproof cover over the whole bag. So it's a nice wee spot for it to sit in there. And then once again, another wee compartment. So if you've got a lot of stuff, this part just opens up into the main compartment, so you can pull out stuff really easy. And another one of those small ones there. Now I forgot what these little things are called. I know they have a name to it, and you can attach stuff to them. If you know the name of them, please say so in the comments. I have forgotten, but it is really well made. It's caught up here, so I've stashed things in here, just tighten that up, and it'll hold things down nicely. A few more of these little things, and more compartments here and here, and then a nice little, if I can open this, strong velcro, little velcro compartment. You can store things in there, so lots of little nooks and crannies. Super useful bag, really actually good quality, especially for a Chinese bag as well. Well priced, and great quality. Cool. As a practical example, let's actually fill this bag up with a couple of things, and you can kind of get an idea of how much space it has to fit things in. So let's start with some clothes. Chuck this in here. Once again, I'm not going to really compress everything down hard, but there we go. Shove some clothes in there. That's a full bag of clothes, whole sleeping bag. But before we do that, headphones, chuck them there, couple of power banks. So heaps. This is not filled very well at all. If you really go hard, like I did on my camping trip, you compartmentalize things and you fit things neatly, and you can fit a whole lot more. But just shoving things in, you can see what can fit. So bag of clothes, headphones, heaps and heaps of room left. Big sleeping bag, you can see here. sits at the top, still got room, and that's not even compressed down. That sleeping bag is loose. I can tighten the straps over it and squish it up a bit smaller, and then bag of food, literally can shove that on the inside there. Still space, heaps of unused space all in here, space there, push it down, lid will close, and even better is that we can zip this up and you can actually expand it. So if I go to the zip back here, and look at that, you can give yourself even way more baggage space here. So that's for the full 70 litres, and I believe it's 50 when this is zipped down. So super, super useful. Okay, and that's what it looks like with my bag on the back of my FZ1 here. So this is how I travelled. I haven't got it all strapped down, but I'd strap it to the foot pegs and the rear of my top box bracket there. But it sits nicely. That's not expanded as well, so once again I can lift that up higher. But that's a general idea of the size on the motorbike. So I have my top box back there, and it sits nice and flush against it, and I can still open that top box nicely. So highly, highly recommend the bag. So if you're looking for a bag, go and check them out. It's not just bags they do. I think they do quite a few other products as well, but the quality is awesome. So thanks for watching. Be sure to check out my other videos on my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys all on the next one.